just had to think of something else. And here I thought you could talk to me. I thought you could talk to me. Things won't be the same.
Hello guys, it's your girl Neko-chan with another stream today. आज का stream members only है, so I guess सिर्फ members को ही ये stream दिखेगा. So let's jump into it. Let's see कितने members आते हैं. मुझे लग नहीं रहा ज़्यादा members आएंगे करके. अगर आज ज़्यादा members नहीं आए तो फिर we'll move on and do a normal giveaway. Let's go to live scene और वो quest complete कर लेते. Quest मेरे सारे के सारे incomplete रह रहे हैं आजकल. अरे पेजेस थे यहाँ पे, इसलिए मैं सोचा मेरा माउस क्यों नहीं काम कर रहा. ले भाई, मेरे मेडिसिन भी यहीं पे हैं, मेरे पेजेस भी यहीं पे रखे हुए हैं. अब मैं क्या ही बोलूं. रुक जाओ, मैं एक अनाउंसमेंट करके आई. अरे क्या हो गया इसको. चलो मैं ना क्वेस्ट खत्म कर लेती हूँ यार. बहुत सारे क्वेस्ट हैं, सारे के सारे खत्म कर लेती हूँ मैं. Wait until 2 days later. ठीक है. Hi Ankush, welcome to the stream. What's up? मुझे लगा नहीं था कोई आएगा भी. मेरे को होप्स ही नहीं थे. तुम बताओ कैसे हो अंकुश? मैं क्वेस्ट खत्म करने वाली हूँ. 1.5 घंटा हम लोग कंप्लीट करेंगे, फिर बाद में मेंबर्स ओनली गिव अवे करेंगे अगर कोई आया तो. दीदी जस्ट मेंबरशिप खरीदा आपके लिए सिर्फ. Oh, that's so nice of you, Ankush. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It really means a lot. Chiori, hello.
Oh, you're here.
Chiori! How are the new outfits coming along? You look kinda tired.
Just a few steps left now. I've handed the rest over to Alof. We should be able to make tonight's show.
Wow, that's cutting it real close. Are you sure she'll be okay without you?
Don't worry. I have no intention of giving ground on either front. With the fashion show scheduled for tonight, Uter has closed his factory. This is our only chance to secure any incriminating evidence.
पिछली बार आपने गिफ्ट किया था.
Totally gets that this is all his fault and he totally
पिछली बार
deserves it,
गिफ्ट हो गया था तुम्हें.
wouldn't we technically
इस
be
बार भी 10
trespassing
लोगों
on his
को गिफ्ट
property
हो
if we
गया
just
है,
barge
बट
in
उसमें
like
तुम
this?
नहीं थे शायद.
His factory is usually open to the public.
शायद से.
It may not be open for business right now, but that doesn't
मैं
mean
तो
visitors
ढूंढ
can't
रही हूँ
stop
बट
by
मुझे
for a
मिल नहीं
tour.
रहा है.
We're just curious customers after all, aren't we?
Well, when you put it that way.
Anyway, Uter's factory is right over there. Let's hurry up and get moving.
तुम्हें एक वो मेंबरशिप दे निकालना, मेंबरशिप लिया हुआ.
We have different
उसका
marketing
सुपर चैट
strategies.
आता होगा. वो भी
While
देख लो
I
एक बार.
specialize in high-end custom garments, he prefers low prices and large sales volumes. I don't know.
मैं आ नहीं
Maybe
पा
the
रहा
winter is
था
cheap.
स्ट्रीम पे. हाँ, it was
All
members
right.
only stream है ना.
It's really creepy. Paimon would never choose to buy anything from a place like that.
You make a good point. Let's all be on our guard.
Take it easy.
You're most certainly correct, my dear.
यहाँ से ऊपर जाना कैसे है? दो सवाल मेरा ये है। अच्छा, यहाँ पे स्टेयर्स हैं। बिजी स्केड्यूल चालू था, क्या हो गया? कहाँ पे बिजी हुई इतना? चलो कुछ तो फाइट सीन्स आएंगे, कुछ तो फाइट सीन्स आएंगे। मुझे लूना लगा 2 मिनट के लिए। किलान की जगह पे इसको लिख के चलो लूना
Witness
को।
my magnificence!
कोई तो फाइट हो जाए भाई, बस और कुछ नहीं चाहिए मुझे। च्योरी का ये क्वेस्ट मैंने शायद से
We're
कभी
in.
खत्म ही नहीं
There
किया,
really is nobody here.
except for this bot.
Welcome, dear visitors.
Oh, Paimon nearly fell out of the air. What is that thing?
दीदी डिस्कॉर्ड पे हर
mechanical
चीज
guide.
का नोटिफिकेशन
They
आता है,
usually use a
इवन शायद
recorded tape to
प्राइवेट
give
का
you a
भी।
tour
हाँ
of the
आता है ना।
factory.
Please follow me,
स्ट्रीम का
dear
आएगा ही,
guests.
स्ट्रीम का आएगा ही।
First stop on our tour is a look at the gradual evolution of our clothing brand.
सेकंड क्या है भाई?
After that, we welcome you to peruse our most popular styles.
Huh. Uter seems to be doing pretty well for himself, doesn't he? Why would he
कोई
feel the
पता है
need to bother
दोस्त की
you
एक
when he
फ्रेंड
could
थी,
just
वो
focus on
लड़की
improving
उसको
his own
मतलब
brand?
This
मेरे
is the
फ्रेंड को
studio where
पसंद
our
करती थी,
designs
तो
are
मैंने
made.
सेटिंग लगा दिया।
Please take a look
ओह
around at
कितना
your leisure.
धन्य वाला काम
Yep,
किया।
this seems like Uter's workspace, all right. Let's see what we can find.
These are the fitting rooms. Please use them at your leisure.
Huh? There seems to be something in this fitting room.
क्या है?
Why did the door just close?
Hold on tight, Paimon.
Why is it moving?
उधर ने पकड़ लिया। एंड मेरे वाईटी नोटिफिकेशन ऑफ है, इसलिए हमेशा डिस्कॉर्ड से आता हूँ। अरे तो फिर बेल आइकन ऑन करके रखो ना, बेल आइकन ऑन करके रखोगे तो तुम्हें आते
It seems
रहेंगे।
to have stopped.
Where did this thing take us?
Seems like we're someplace deeper inside the factory.
मेरे च्योरी का गेम प्ले है तो सही, कुछ भी कह लो। यहाँ पे मर नहीं सकते हो, हाँ कॉन्टेन में, राइट।
Look out, there are guards here!
Teamwork is dreamwork.
The night is cold. Stars, shine for me.
I am the cutting edge of fashion.
इजी पीजी, जरूरत भी नहीं थी, न्यूलेट की जरूरत भी नहीं है। मेरे सिस्टम से ऑफ करके रखा हूँ बिकॉज आई गेट सो मेनी नोटिफिकेशन ऑफ आईटी कि ऑफर करके रखना पड़ता है। तो फिर वो ये कर दो ना, लड़की अच्छी लगी मुझे, बट मेरे फ्रेंड को ठीक लगी। बोलती बहुत है लड़की वो। भाई लड़की है वो, बात करेगी मेरे जैसी ही रहेगी, बकवास करने के लिए। मेरे सिस्टम से ऑफ कर दिया, तो बाकी के नोटिफिकेशंस ऑफ करके तुम सिर्फ ये बेल आइकन वाले ऑन कर सकते हो ना।
This place is filthy. Are the clothes from Uter's shop seriously made here?
2 मिनट देना, मैं पानी लेके आई। पानी भूल के आ गई फिर से। Alright, I'm back. No, I'm back. I'm back. बट डिस्कॉर्ड से ज़्यादा अच्छा है। अच्छा फिर ठीक है, जैसे तुम्हें सूट करे वैसे।
Look over there.
Ugh, that water looks super nasty. Oh, Paimon can smell the stench from all the way over here.
मुझे तो इतने
And
नोटिफिकेशन
I was the one
पसंद
using
नहीं
unsafe materials,
कि
Uter.
व्हाट्सएप और इंस्टा के भी
So
ऑफ करके
he was
रखा
actually
हूँ।
the
मैंने
one
भी
who
वही
opened
कर
an
रखा है,
underground
व्हाट्सएप और
factory.
इंस्टा के
No
नोटी
wonder his
ऑफ कर
clothes always
रखे हैं
felt
मैंने।
weird to the touch. He's been using all manner of tricks here in a bid to cut costs.
Should the clothes
Sarti.
made here even be worn?
मला पण
Never mind issues with shrinking and fading. These materials can give you skin problems if you wear them too often.
That's terrifying. Let's take some photos right away as evidence.
ये
This way he
एविडेंस
won't
का
be
लेके
able to
देखने
try
के
and
बाद ना
deny
अचानक
anything
से
in court.
टपकेगा, देख लेना।
All right, let's keep going.
1 मिनट रुक जाओ। ये मैंने कहाँ पे डाला था? अरे अच्छा हाँ, डाला था।
Doesn't look like there's a path here.
Follow me. Let's go up.
मैं तो आ गया। हाय टॉक्सी, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। व्हाट्स अप? बाकी मेंबर्स कहाँ हैं? बाकी
And it
मेंबर्स को
stinks
गिव अवे
too.
नहीं चाहिए शायद से।
What's going on? Our way in's been blocked.
Seems like
दीदी
you
मैं
knew we'd
चला
be
पढ़ाई
coming.
करने. ओके
You
अंकुश,
did
तुम्हें
say
अंकुश
you
तुम्हें भी
knew you really
मतलब
well,
वेलकिन
didn't
के
you?
वक्त आ जाना. एक घंटे के बाद वेलकिन चालू करूंगी
Yes.
मैं 2 बजे,
And
तब
that's
आना. सब
because
बिजी है शायद. हाँ,
we
हो सकता है
used
सब
to be
बिजी है.
partners.
Wait, you're practically at each other's throats! Now you're telling us you used to work together?
When I first came to Fontaine, we were both fledgling designers who longed to gain a foothold in the world of fashion. We shared the same goal, so we decided to work together. In the beginning, we both wanted to make clothes that would stand out from the crowd and shatter tradition. The kind of clothes that would turn heads and leave people in awe. But with every criticism we received, and
हाँ,
every
पक्का
sponsor
आऊंगा.
that rejected
चलेगा
us,
चलेगा.
Uter's confidence disappeared
2
little by
लोग भी होंगे
little.
तो दोनों के बीच में हम
Finally,
ये कर लेंगे.
right before Fashion Week, he came to the conclusion that we wouldn't be able to make the designs we always dreamed of. And we parted ways. For my part, I gambled it all and devoted everything I had to that 1 week. I came out the other side with something that really made me proud. I was nervous to present it, of course, but I knew it was my chance to show the industry what I was made of. In the end, well,
You received the acclaim of all Fontaine while Uter gave up on his dream and turned to making this sketchy stuff.
I don't know the exact details of what happened after that. All I know is, after I opened Chiore Boutique, he's harassed me every year since.
He's just jealous of what you've accomplished. A guy like that doesn't deserve your sympathy.
Well, let's focus on getting out of here first. Missing the show is as good as letting him win.
There are some control panels over there. Let's see if any of those buttons do anything.
चलो.
Oh, that doesn't seem to have done anything. Maybe try the next one? That didn't do anything either.
खुल गया.
Warning, warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode.
Let my name echo in song! Everybody stand back! Don't...
Warning, warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode. Warning, warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode.
Look over there. Seems like there's a way out. Maybe we can use these mechanisms to get higher.
Warning, warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode.
पानी में डूब गई. एक मछली पानी में डूब
Warning,
छापा.
warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode. Warning, warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode. Warning, warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode. Warning, warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion
मैं
mode.
छोड़ के जा रही थी ये. वाओ. So proud.
We finally made it out. Why does it feel like the movement patterns of those mechs have changed?
Warning, warning. Unauthorized intruders initiating shutdown procedure.
मेरे पानी में.
Warning. Unauthorized intruders initiating shutdown procedure.
फिर से पानी में गई बे।
Warning. Unauthorized intruders. Initiating shutdown procedure.
हे भगवान, कितनी बार पानी में जाऊंगी मैं।
Warning. Warning. Unauthorized intruders. Initiating shutdown procedure. Warning. Warning. Unauthorized intruders. Initiating shutdown procedure. Warning.
जा भाई।
Warning. Unauthorized intruders.
पहले से
Initiating
स्टार्ट करना
shutdown
पड़ेगा
procedure.
नहीं। लकी।
Warning. Warning. Unauthorized intruders. Initiating shutdown procedure.
डायमंड प्रीमोज ही प्रीमोज आ रहे हैं। आज शायद मेरा नंबर लग जाएगा। लोग कम होंगे तो हाँ, हो भी सकता है। मैं हूँ ये बैकग्राउंड में। ओके। बट तुम्हें डेली खेलना पड़ेगा गेंशिन, अगर उसका यूज करना है वेल्किन का तो। अगर तुम जीत गए तो।
We're finally out of that stinky place. Let's take this evidence and get out of here. Finally, the entrance! At last!
Oh, those chambers couldn't hold you, I see. What a surprise.
We've collected a bunch of evidence on all the nasty stuff happening at your factory. You're not getting away this time, Uter.
The evidence on your person, you mean? What makes you think I have any intention of letting it get past these walls?
अच्छी हो रही अपना कमाल दिखाएगी।
More mechanical guards? Really? Ever thought about using these funds for a legitimate purpose?
Oh, but this is a legitimate purpose.
What? Destroying Chioria Boutique? Or continuing to make your rotten rags?
Proving that
Right.
fashion is merely a laughable farce, a carnival of ignorance.
You know what your problem is, Uter? You've become so obsessed with the concept of fashion itself that you let it paralyze you. Stop trying to cater to it. Focus on your own work, and you get to decide what fashion means.
Spare me the lecture, why don't you? Sooner or later, you'll cater to all the voices too, you know. After all, what is fashion but another form of public opinion?
Fashion is about aspiring towards a certain ideal, but it's up to you to decide what it is. My brand caters to no one but myself and my vision. That's my ideal, and it's not going to change.
Well, once the people witness their former darling's spectacular fall, they'll understand how laughable that ideal truly is.
That's what you've been trying to prove all this time? Your jaded understanding of the industry is the reason you've had it out for my brand for so long?
वाओ,
You weren't like this
क्या
before, Uter.
क्या उसका मोटिवेशन
What
भी क्या
happened
सही
to the
है।
man who wanted to make something that would bring the entire world to its knees?
He realized long ago how utterly naive and ridiculous that dream was.
You gave up on your dream. But that wasn't enough, was it? You had to find a way to prove to yourself that it could never have been possible at all. You think you understand. But you're just a bitter man who let his regrets dictate his choices.
Guys, hi Blitzu,
You
welcome to the
regret
stream. What's
giving
up,
up on your
damn,
dream.
Cheery,
So
darling.
you stopped at nothing
Bye.
to prove to yourself that it wasn't the wrong choice. This whole thing, Uter. It's pathetic.
Pathetic. Why don't you take a look in the mirror? You're a fool daydreaming about taking all
गालियाँ
of
दे रहा
Tibet
है,
by
देख,
storm.
एक प्यारा सा
Well,
कट सीन आएगा.
good luck doing that when even Fontaine doesn't have a
देखने दे.
place for you
रुक जा,
anymore.
बता मत फौरन.
You're right. Maybe all those who pursue their dreams are fools. But more pitiful still are cowards who are too afraid to even attempt what the fool is brave enough to try.
You...
Yeah, just leave this guy to us.
No, you go instead.
चोरी मस्त मार गया अभी. चोरी का म्यूजिक मस्त है यार.
It'll be
कुछ भी
fine.
बोल. हाँ.
Just go to the venue and tell everyone to
थोड़ा
proceed
ऐसे
with the plan.
सस्पेंस
I'll
वाला
deal with
है.
him.
Like
Some lessons
डिटेक्टिव स्टोरी
are
जैसे.
best delivered in person.
Catch up with us soon.
Trying to leave, are we?
मेरे पास पायरो की पावर है. What do you expect? और मेरे पास सीओडी है अभी.
I've held back all this time because of our past partnership, Uter. But all that changed after our tour of your factory.
Still trying to talk tough, I see.
No matter what you've been through, no matter why you've become like this. If I may borrow the words of a friend, a guy like you doesn't deserve my sympathy. Allow me to show
भाई कितना
you
चिढ़ गया वो. कितना
the
सीरियस
true
फेस
meaning of the
एक्सप्रेशन है
Chioria
इसका.
brand.
भाई ये हंसती नहीं है. ये हंसती नहीं है कभी.
The
Police
Chioria
story
brand
mini.
represents more than a person or a trademark.
Wow.
It's a way of life.
Greetings, friends at Fontaine Fashion Week. Please feast your eyes on the extravaganza that Chioria Boutique has prepared for you today.
क्या मस्त हंसती है वो. कितना क्यूट लग रहा है
Brilliant.
भाई.
Dazzling and wholly unique. And most importantly,
An enduring, never
भाई
say
सारे के
die
सारे
spirit.
स्क्रीनशॉट
That's
लेने
the
लायक
true
है.
meaning of the Chioria brand. And now, let's welcome the thundering seamstress, Miss Chiori herself.
भाई साहब लिनियर लिनेटी
Did
है.
Chiori not?
लाइक क्या सही है एंट्रेंस मारी है.
Lights, cameras, over here, please.
Let the show begin.
the
Like, क्या
world may
सही दिख रहे हैं ये
change,
लोग.
fashion along with it. But Chioria will remain the same.
भाई
No
साहब
challenge is too
नाविया का
great.
ड्रेस क्या सेक्सी
Chioria
लग रहा है.
caters to no
ना
one.
नाविया का
Not even
ड्रेस
the
क्या
times.
लग रहा है. प्रॉपर प्रिंसेस
Rather,
वाली वाइब आई.
Chioria will always
इसको
lead
देख
the
के.
fashion of our time. Finally, let's not forget.
भाई सीरियसली मैं नाविया के ड्रेस पे मैं पिघल गई भाई. वहीं पे पिघल गई मैं. क्या सही लग रहा है वो ड्रेस.
Only those who do not give up on their dreams are worthy of this brand.
वाओ.
Well then, I suppose all that's left to say is, Happy Fashion Week, fellow dreamers.
सही था. बहुत सही था. बहुत सही था. मैंने पहले क्यों नहीं किया ये. खतरनाक भाई खतरनाक. क्या डिजाइन्स थे एकदम. आउट ऑफ द वर्ल्ड डिजाइन्स थे. आई विश यार ये पूरे इसमें भी
how
कंटिन्यू
about
हो
this?
जाते.
A little more to the left.
Like this?
Perfect.
Phew. Oh, that looks great! Miss Chiori, can I take a picture?
Of course.
I didn't know you'd make a
Premium
brand new
pack.
signboard.
फ्री में प्रमोशन हो गया भाई इसका. मुझे
I made
चियोरी
it
का
before
वेपन
Fashion Week.
चाहिए
I
और
figured it'd be best to put it up
उसके लिए
after
फार्मिंग
the
करनी
success
पड़ती
of
है,
the show.
सबसे ज्यादा क्रिट डैमेज है
Well,
उसमें.
how can you
Oh,
become renowned through all
okay.
of Teyvat without
Okay.
a fancy
भाई
signboard of
बट
your own?
चियोरी क्या सही
The
दिखती,
Spina's
चियोरी
way
के
ahead of
ड्रेसेस
you in
क्या
that
सही
regard.
थे.
Now that you mention it, perhaps our magic troupe could use one of those.
Our signatures are the Grinmalkin cat and the Bogglecat box. Oh, and we need to add Pear as well.
Pear would need an alias, of course. How about... the Hangry Bird.
रुक जाओ, इतना कटसीन होने के बाद मैं थोड़ा सा ब्रेक ले रही हूँ. कटसीन मतलब इतना सीन होने के बाद.
So, does that mean your signboard is going to be 2 cats and a penguin stuffed into a single hat?
Ooh, that sounds super snuggly and warm.
And a bit cramped.
Miss Giori, I'm done taking pictures. You can expect the article in tomorrow's Steambird, along with the evidence the Traveler gathered.
Thank you, Charlotte.
It's my
सबसे
pleasure.
ज्यादा क्रिट
Bringing
डैमेज
the
है.
truth to
हाँ.
light is a journalist's duty.
Going forward, feel free to custom order any accessories you need for Monsieur Verite. It's on the house.
Huh? You really mean it?
Of course. The same goes for you too, Linny and Lynette. If you have need of any costumes in the future, just drop me a note.
What about something
क्रिट
other
डैमेज
than
और
a
अटैक
costume?
चाहिए होता है ना चियोरी के
Thank you, Chiori.
किट में.
It's much appreciated.
Well, I don't really need anything. Just don't be a stranger, all right?
I don't need anything either. So long as you continue to request my international courier services from Komania Express, we're golden.
Actually, that reminds me. When will you be leaving, Kirara?
About that.
The Spina di Rosula has prepared a special vehicle for you, so you can just get in and we'll push it all the way out of Fontaine.
What? No, that's so embarrassing. Ooh, do we get something nice too, Chiori?
Of course.
Shiver you.
Just hold on a second.
Disrupting public order at the show, appropriating venue lighting equipment without authorization, using weaponry in public, hosting a dangerous performance without notifying the authorities.
Shivers, we can explain.
If you come across anyone who matches those descriptions, please report them to the Special Patrol at your earliest
Wow.
convenience.
Enjoyed that, didn't you? You nearly scared me half to death.
Says the one who pulled that stunt earlier. How about you do me a favor and tell me in advance next time you're planning something like that?
And if
ये
I
बहुत
had,
last moment
would
था.
you have approved?
No, but it would have at least spared me a whole lot of anxiety.
Well, I would say I more than made it up to you, have I not? A whole
Well, that
underground
makes a
workshop
lot
in the
more
Floob
sense.
Sandra, and the man responsible all tied up and handed to you on a silver platter. Sounds pretty thoughtful if you ask me.
All right, I won't argue with you. You can have this one.
Well, friends, I would say we've earned ourselves a nice meal for our efforts. Let's go. Spina's treat.
I'll have to take a rain check. I've still got a lot of paperwork to take care of, so you all go have fun.
इसके
by the
अंदर
way,
है,
Chiori,
ग्लव्स
I
के
ran into
अंदर के
Vanger
साइड
on the
में
way
कलर
here.
है.
He had a
किसने
message for
नोटिस
you.
किया?
I don't need to hear it. I'm sure the old fool used pretty much every apology in the book. I'll just visit him some other day and give him a hard time about everything.
You know him well.
Thanks again, Shelvrus.
My pleasure. Oh, and one last thing. That was really quite an amazing show.
Thank you.
You don't say.
ले ये स्माइल करिए
All
ब्लिट्स
right. Follow
देखा वो
me if you want
smile
in on
कर
the
रही है.
celebration feast. Come on, we're leaving.
Traveler, Paimon, could you go wait for me at that place with the view? I'll let Navia know that we'll be a little late. There's something I'd like to give you.
A
New
place with
कपड़े?
a view? Oh, Paimon knows where you mean. Sure, no problem.
Perfect. I'll be right there.
चलो अभी वहाँ पे जाना है. इधर पे. कोई है चैट में? नहीं है, ठीक है। भाई अभी सुबह भी हो गई लो।
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, we didn't wait long at all. But what did you want to give us that you couldn't share right in front of everyone else?
Here, take this.
क्या दिया इसने?
Oh, wow! A brooch! And in the style of Chioria Boutique, too! Wait, Paimon gets one as well?
Oh, Paimon is so happy.
I've only made 2 for now.
कभी-कभी यार Paimon बहुत
After
प्यारा
much
लगता है.
consideration, I decided to give them to you two.
I'll
You've
take
been a
good care
great
of
help. Even when things were looking bleak, you stayed by my side. There were even times when I felt like I had to fight back and win. Even if it was just to honor the trust that you had in me.
Well, we may have helped a little, but Paimon would say you deserve most of the credit. This result, it was all you, Chiori.
I know for
नहीं,
certain that is
Paimon
not the
इतनी भी
case.
annoying नहीं
I've
लगती यार
chased my
अभी.
dream for so long
पहले
that I've
बहुत
come to
annoying लगती
understand
थी, अभी
something.
उन्होंने tone down कर दिया
Apart
है.
from conviction and persistence, the thing that matters
Paimon ने
most
full
is
diaper
having
पहन के
friends
रखा हुआ है.
who
Full
believe in
diaper
you
ही है.
even when you don't believe in yourself. A single person can only do so much. Without all your help,
I'll be
Chioria
right
Boutique could have
back.
easily fallen to ruin.
Okay, I'm back.
Well, Paimon doesn't think it would have ever gotten to that point. Not if you had anything to say about it.
Karthik,
About the stuff you
coffee.
said at the show. You aren't worried it'll rub some people the wrong way?
Perhaps my words were a little pretentious, but they do reflect how I truly feel. I won't bow or scrape before any force in this world, much less any individual. I'm confident in
खत्म
the.
करो भाई ये
Whoa,
फटाफट.
guess
बहुत हो गया.
Oh, yes. You
बात
know,
ही बातें करते रहते हैं ये लोग. चलो ये quest खत्म हो गई. यार कितनी बातें करते हैं ये लोग. मेरे को नफरत है इतने बात करने वाले से. चलो आगे का कोई क्वेस्ट बाकी है? अच्छा ये 3 बाकी है. नैटलन वाले, सितलाली वाला कंप्लीट कर देते हैं. अगर कोई आ नहीं रहा है तो मैं थोड़ी देर आराम करके आ जाऊं.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring aftertaste. In Inazuma, the water possesses a depth of flavor unlike any other. Sumeru's water, meanwhile, has a rich and complex flavor profile, but it must be savored patiently to fully appreciate it.
हेलो ब्लिट्स भाई। तो कुछ देर के लिए मैं आ गया हूँ। हाँ। नेको खेल रही है, वही गेम खेले या कोई और गेम खेले तब तक? नेको को थोड़ा टाइम ही तो देना है। हम्म। Let's- करना क्या है यहाँ पे? अच्छा उधर जाना है।
जो मार्कर टाइम है ना वहाँ पे ये कम करना है तो ये देखो। ठीक है फिर
ऊपर जाना पड़ेगा। भाई ऐसे लग रहा है जमाना बीत गया है ये इस गेम को खेले हुए। वैसे पता नहीं क्यों एक टाइम के बाद मेरा इंटरेस्ट चला गया। ये तो खेलता तो वैसे भी था मैं।
Is this the place?
No, further up.
Further up? Whoa, this is like a secret base!
Sometimes I want the fresh air, but not the company. So I come here. Let's see if my stash is still here. Ah, great! The halberd crest birds didn't eat my snacks. Now for the mind reading issue. Give me your hand. It might take a little longer, actually. I just need to share my senses, make a clean break. And that should do it. You're not wrong. Hold on. Why do I still hear you in my head? Oh, did I not separate our senses completely? Maybe using my palm isn't enough? Close your eyes. Oh, please work, please work. A great shaman should be able to handle this. Okay, what about now? Huh? And now? Huh. Whenever I try to remove the effect, it just flips direction and gets worse. That was just to help with the spell. Ah, shoot. I still hear you. For a human soul, to lose the boundaries of the mind is to drown in the sea of consciousness without a concept of self.
Wait, that sounds bad.
I read that in a light novel. When it comes to the real world, I think it's pretty accurate.
Is Lolly drunk? She's not making much sense.
Anyway, we'll just have to leave it for now.
Hearing the Traveler's thoughts isn't that bad, right? You should just tease him. That's what Paimon would do.
It's just... I'm not good at this. I'm not used to being close to people. Sorry, I said we could be friends, but I guess I'm not ready. I'm used to being Granny Eatsley. Someone intimidating, someone people are scared to approach. I don't have to deal with people that way.
Yeah, Paimon's been wondering. Why do you insist on living so far away? You could easily become a leader of your tribe. Someone everyone loves and respects.
When you live as long as me, a person is like a flower. The color draws you in. You water it to see it bloom. It rewards you with its fragrance. But it doesn't last. With the passing of the seasons, everything withers away. You can try to water it, but it will never bloom again. Even if the same plot of soil is covered in flowers the following year, the one you remember won't be there. That's just how it is. Most of the people in my life will be gone one day, just like a flower. Getting close means losing friend after friend for hundreds of years, until the weight of their memories crushes my soul. If people don't care about me, then I don't have to care about them. It's better if the people in my memories are nothing more than fleeting strangers.
See, Lolly.
You won't live as long as me, so you don't have to worry about that. Really? Then you should understand. Nearly everyone you know will be gone one day. Traveler?
Is Sea Lolly alright?
Stupid mind-reading side effect won't go away. It's not like I want to hear you complain about me all the time.
Okay, she's definitely drunk. Sea Lolly, maybe take it easy? At this rate, you might sleep past noon tomorrow.
I'm not drunk. I remember everything the Traveler said. Just gotta think of a response. I'll think of something.
Uh-oh, not this again. Is she asleep?
I'm fine. Can get home by myself.
Is she talking in her sleep or talking to us? She seems kind of out of it.
Bye. Gonna walk back alone. Need some time to think.
All right. This should be the place we decided to meet yesterday. Who knows if Sweet Lolly will show up on time? She drank so much last night, she might not even be up yet.
Ahem.
Sweet Lolly!
No need to sound so surprised. Drinking last night doesn't count. The Battle of Seven Colors holds the key to a lot of the answers.
So that's why you're here.
Traveler, great shaman. Sorry to keep you waiting. Shall we?
Just follow me. I'll confirm the location myself.
Of course.
अबे म्यूट, तेरा माइक म्यूट पे। अरे हाँ, मैं म्यूट पे थी। आई एम सो सॉरी। अबे क्या हुआ? अरे कुछ नहीं, मैंने नोटिफिकेशन डाला था 2-3 दिन से, बता भी रही हूँ कि मेंबर्स ओनली गिव अवे है, तो कोई आया ही नहीं। 2 ही लोग आए थे और वो भी चले गए, तो मैं क्या करूँ अभी। सोचा कि अभी नॉर्मल गिव अवे कर देते हैं, और इसके लिए भी ज़्यादा लोग नहीं आएंगे तो फिर आई थिंक मैं सस्पेंड कर दूँ, मतलब कल के लिए स्केड्यूल कर दूँगी गिव अवे। वियर्ड एफ के डांस एज यूजुअल, आई नो। रुक जा, मैंने कुछ तो गलत किया है। सुनना, चैट मेंबर्स से ओनली से हटा देना। जैसे रेड, ठीक, हाँ।
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
मैं सोच रही हूँ फिर अभी स्ट्रीम ऑफ कर देती हूँ, शाम में आऊँगी. Easy chest. कहाँ जाना है मेरे को? वहाँ पे सामने जाना है. मैं नहीं हटा सकता, तुझे ही हटाना होगा. हाँ, शाम में कर लेना, ज़्यादा बंदे होते हैं उस टाइम. हाँ, वही सोच रही हूँ. अभी कितना देर हो गया मुझे स्ट्रीम करके? 1 घंटा हो गया ना, तो अभी के लिए एंड कर रही हूँ मैं स्ट्रीम. इतना खत्म करके निकलती हूँ.
This should be it.
मैं स्किप कर रही हूँ स्टोरी भाई, बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ रही है अभी.
So the battlefield isn't...
That could explain a...
Don't lose focus.
Everyone ready?
Ready, let's go. चलो कहीं पे कुछ तो फाइट आया.
So
Yeah,
the
yeah,
abyss
this
invaded...
skip option
When the
क्यों
abyss
नहीं है?
first began to corrode the lake.
All the items here should be useful for...
You're not to touch a thing.
I don't
मतलब
support
क्या
invasive
बोलते हैं?
excavation technique.
Short
of
form,
course.
short बनाना ये
I'll
बहुत
defer to the
मुश्किल
experts
होगा.
on this matter.
इसलिए they don't add the skip button. But they should actually. Because जिन लोगों को नहीं देखना इतना yapping, उन लोगों को जबरदस्ती दिखा रहे हैं ये लोग. ले.
There are weapons here from every
वहाँ
tribe
से
in
नहीं कर
Natland.
सकते थे.
The battle must have encompassed the entire nation.
Sounds like we're getting closer to what the legend describes. But all we can really say is that a battle took place here. There's still no evidence of any color.
Wow, you're really invested.
Gridok, send some of your men to search the area.
All the bases.
Don't jump to conclusions. Of course this isn't the site of the actual battle. We have to keep going.
This wall is in our way.
I might have an idea. Traveler, try removing that sphere.
कैसे जाना था?
Whoa, we passed straight through! What was that?
It's very close to the technique Wheatsealing might have used.
ये दोनों मेरे को fishy लग रहे हैं.
That's it? Doesn't quite compare to the scale described in the legend.
Still, what a terrific archaeological find.
Enough chit-chat. We should keep going. The deeper we go, the more we'll find.
ये ऐसे कटसीन्स रखनी है तो डायरेक्टली उनको आगे ले जाओ ना. ये हमसे काम करवा रहे, भगा रहे फालतू का, खाली फोकट.
Hold on. If we step here, we might fall through.
You mean there are traps in here?
Remember how we were able to pass through the wall just now? It must have been because, on our person, we were carrying this.
Whoa, you're right. We can keep going now.
मर गई. इससे मर गई.
Return to the skies! Return to the skies!
एक सेकेंड ना गाइस, मेरे को कॉल आ रहा है. हेलो.
Get to work!
Wait, what was that? What is this place?
Look! A maze made of colors.
It's real. I can't believe it.
Hold on. The quality of this space. This isn't reality. It's a realm of memory.
Huh?
No. This is a space constructed using memories as a medium. The principle is similar, but the two are not the same.
Correct?
Wheatsealing?
What?
No. It's just a trace of her consciousness left behind after creating this space.
Friends, this is my question to you. What is our strongest weapon against the Abyss? In my opinion, it's memory. After all, is it not after losing the capacity for memory, love, and compassion that our enemies fell to the Abyss? That is why, with our memories, we possess a power the Abyss cannot hope to match. I have discovered the perfect medium for us to wield that weapon. You know it as color. The more cherished the memory, the more vivid its color. As memories disappear, their color fades first. That is why color is the best vehicle to wield the power of memory. Guided by vibrant colors, your capacity for memory is what will allow you to navigate this maze. Without that capacity, enemies will fail to cross the barrier in front of them and be trapped here for eternity.
Evening में तो आऊंगी यार मैं.
So, be brave, my friends, and march forward.
Any ideas, Sweet Lolly?
Sounds like she left a tutorial. Not surprising. She always did have to handhold her talentless students. Follow me.
Okay.
Monsters here too?
Abyss creatures. Likely trapped here for some time. Looks like a few monsters made it out of the battle all those years ago. Should have stayed inside.
Bow your head. Be sanctified.
Time to shine!
I'm going in! Let's light it up!
Not now.
Fulfill our pact! You two! Time to end them!
Discord देख. हाँ देख रही हूँ.
Going into a trance is risky for most people, so don't get any ideas.
What's with these color-changing blocks? You and Sweet Lolly fell through all of a sudden. You scared Paimon half to death.
Must be one of them.
Oh no, more monsters?
Ah, shoot. They're blocking the way forward. Let's get rid of them. Eat Laline! Eat Papa! Get him!
Let my name echo in song! Everybody stand back!
हाँ? क्या?
Return to the skies!
This place is so pretty. If not for those monsters, Paimon would have never guessed this was a battlefield.
The showmanship's not bad, I'll give her that.
Is this
साले मेरा
a
मैसेज
bridge
कोई
made
हाइड
of
हो रहा है.
colors?
Don't sound so surprised.
hide
We
कर.
just need to cross and we should reach the end.
अरे इसी पे.
Ouch! Looks like we made it through the maze.
Hold on. This is...
Whoa, so pretty! The thing inside the sphere looks exactly like the maze!
It's like a miniature blueprint made from a special dye.
That color.
The dye was modified using a secret technique to harness the power of memories and create mazes like the one we just witnessed. Without that power, it's just a normal dye. But the color it produces is still quite rare. I would say this is the most direct evidence that the Battle of Seven Colors actually took place.
The expert has spoken!
Perhaps I could take a closer look. It's an important piece of physical evidence, after all.
No, you may not.
उसको finally blade से अच्छा लगा मिला.
Ah, you noticed my signal. Not bad, traveler. We make a good team.
Huh. So, you've been watching me.
A self-proclaimed book merchant who's never heard of Shogun Almighty reborn as Raiden with unlimited power? Please, that work was a commercial success across Teyvat. I knew you were fishy, but I didn't expect you to pull something like this.
Monsieur Montluçon, we just need a few pictures for our research, not the artifact itself. What if it gets damaged or destroyed?
Shut it! I couldn't care less about preserving this piece of trash. I would destroy it right now if I could.
Hello, what's up?
But then there would be no evidence to prove the battle took place.
What if that was my goal all along?
Phil?
What?
क्या कर रहा है? खाना खाया?
Huh. Pretending to be a book merchant, pretending to promote the history of Natlan and its heroes, was the only way to get information out of the people in this tribe.
मैं जा रही हूँ अभी थोड़ी देर में इतना quest
But
करके.
make no mistake, I'm no lowly merchant. I am the future owner of the largest printing company in all of Teyvat. But the dye in that sphere ruined all my plans before they could even get off the ground.
We've received a report that your advertisement in the paper makes false
evening
claims.
में normal वाला
Fontaine law
use कर
demands
देंगे.
it be taken down immediately.
chance दिया था but अभी गया तो गया. कल करेंगे फिर members only.
False claims? The dye I advertised is an unprecedented innovation. It produces colors of unmatched radiance.
Unfortunately, its qualities are neither unprecedented nor unmatched. According to the lady who made the report, she saw a woven scroll in Natlan made with a similar dye. Even more miraculous, that substance dates back hundreds of years.
How? Creating this dye is the culmination of my entire life's work. You're telling me I'm hundreds of years too late?
Calm down, sir.
Sorry, it's just... I know this product will be a hit. The economic boost to Fontaine will be huge. We just need to advertise it as written. Fontaine's publishing industry is one of the best in the world. All we need to do is publish something in the paper, and all of Teyvat will think it was our invention first. We don't need to worry about more reports. Fontaine is far more advanced than Natlan. No one will believe such an innovative product could come from a place like that.
That goes against all of Fontaine's advertisement regulations. We can't do that.
What if I give you a portion of the profits? All you have to do is let the advertisement stay.
You're trying to bribe me? Careful. I'm dangerously close to reporting this to Monsieur Novelette.
I knew if I was just allowed to market my product, it would be a hit. A bestseller even. I would be a giant in the printing industry. But now, no one will see it as anything more than a poor imitation marketed centuries too late. No matter how good the product actually is, not a single one will sell. I will never accept that someone from this backwards, ignorant nation could come up with that dye. Not 200 years before me.
Even when the truth is right in front of you.
Ha! Truth is in the eye of the beholder. I'm already in the printing industry. I can go into publishing no problem. All I have to do is destroy the sphere, write a detailed report about my findings, and publish it around the world. Then, the so-called truth becomes your word against mine.
Wow.
Once my report is accepted as fact, no one can accuse me of making false claims.
That's awful. What happened to restoring the truth of history?
That plan hasn't changed. I will continue to spread my truth for all of Tibet to see. You mean a hero of Natlan who's not actually from Natlan? And a great shaman who, according to rumor, abandoned her tribe long ago? From a practical perspective, there's no reason for either of you to stand against me.
Shows what you know.
Well, since you like rumors so much, have you heard the one about what happens to people who get on my bad side?
Ah, the wrath of Granny Itzli. Like I said, our interests aren't at odds. I knew from the beginning that you would accept my invitation, considering Weedzeline was your rival. You've lived longer than her, you're far stronger than her, and yet, she has always been more revered than you. Now, that can change. With the backing of the printing industry, I can take any book and send it to all four corners of Teyvat. This part of Natlan's history will be mine to tell. And in my version, I can erase the Battle of Seven Colors. You can be the one to have all the glory.
That's not real history.
That's a no, then? Your history means nothing to me. But it's not allowed to stand in the way of my Mora.
Done running your mouth? Good. Before handing you over to the tribe, I think I'll have my way with you.
If this comes to a fight, per my contract, you're gonna have to go through me.
That's right. I didn't...
Wait! Aren't you subordinates of the captain?
The captain. You actually bought that? United in the pursuit of Mora, we travel the land to collect debts. Our loyalty is to Regrader, his interests, and his wealth.
Regrader?
The captain means nothing to them. They serve a different harbinger altogether. Regrader!
This man has the potential to become a giant in the printing industry and disrupt Fontaine's economic system. This aligns with Regrader's interests.
It's all been a lie from the very beginning!
I don't care who you... Fulfill our pact!
Let the mighty be humbled.
My guiding stars! Stars, shine for me!
You two! Time to end them! Show no mercy! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Silence!
That's what you get for messing with the hero of Natlan and Granny Itzli! They could give Regrader a run for his Mora!
When did this person get so strong? Looks like the men following the captain failed to update us on the latest intelligence. Not good. This is becoming more trouble than it's worth. You're on your own!
Hey, what about our contract? Your boss signed it himself!
Our boss never signs a contract without loopholes. Even a veteran businessman like yourself fell into his trap. That's what makes him the best. Go home and read the fine print. All I did was trigger the exculpatory clause.
You!
The other stipulations have been fulfilled. I set up explosives around the cave, strong enough to destroy this place, as instructed. Oh, And for security purposes, all explosives have been rigged to blow at a specific time. Shouldn't be too long now.
What? This whole place is gonna collapse?
You were supposed to wait until I made it out! Are you trying to kill me?
That depends on how fast you can run. I'm off. Ah!
You think you can just waltz out of here? Traveler, stop them, and then we'll make a break for it.
Taste कहाँ है?
If I'm caught, I implicate my boss. Time for the backup plan.
Wait, don't!
देख रही हूँ कुत्ते कमीने हरामी कुल्फी बोलते उसको Lucky.
Where are we? Back in the maze? Our surroundings look good point. She'll know how to get out of here. Let's hurry. If we don't make it out before the... Let's see. See, Lolly?
पैर दर्द करेगा तेरा पेट दर्द करेगा पैर तेरा सर दर्द
looks
करेगा
like it's not gonna be that easy. What should we do?
देखेंगे हो गए तो
The special color?
ब्लिट्सू के
The one
साथ
you saw
फ्रैंक
in
के
that woven
साथ
scroll?
और पैरालैक्स
Why
के
would it
साथ
appear around...
पता नहीं कौन करवा दे
You're right. Lead the way, traveler.
बहुत ज़्यादा
He triggered it just like that? If the technique isn't activated correctly...
Instead of a realm of memory, the subjects in question will be trapped in a temporary space like this. If you cannot escape in time, it's mutually assured destruction. But I can't fault someone for using it as a last resort.
I knew it! Someone...
I appreciate the compliment.
This is no time for a reunion. Can you help me get out?
You misunderstand, Lolly. I'm nothing more.
What do you mean? This space can be manipulated, right? The exit of your maze. I remember its structure. If I create an exit here, I can leave. You just need to tell me how to manipulate this space.
The maze you saw earlier was constructed using the memories of many warriors of Natland.
लूना ने ट्राई किया था
When people leave deep impressions on each other, their memories form connections. These connections are that is how I created my maze. But if that color is crudely combined with this space is a combination of my color because there are no connections.
Over 200 years.
And well, at the very least, you have a connection to me. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to appear in this space.
That's only because you never gave me a moment's peace. Still, it's a shame you're not around. You said it yourself. A memory fragment can't be used to create the connections I need.
Sweet Lolly.
But now that I have the chance to talk to you again, I need you to give me an answer.
Welcome back to
your special technique. You didn't pass it on to your students. You passed it on to the rival you could never beat. Me. What I want to know is, why?
So you figured it out.
After what I saw in the maze and everything you just... But you never brought up the... I'm getting the feeling...
Sweet Lolly, that color is the more specific than truth. Yes, you are fated to live, so I wanted to leave
your color.
One day.
मुझे ये दिक्कत होने लगा है पता है
I have to get out of here.
पता है गेंशिन में वो रिपीटेटिव हो गया है वो मतलब पहले कैसे रहता था सही बैलेंस था
See, Lolly, what are
बातों में
you?
भी और fights
I
में भी.
understand
अभी
the true
बातें
principle of
like
this technique now.
80-85% होती
If
है और
I can't
15%
construct an
तुम्हारा
exit,
battle होता
then
है.
I will separate this color from my memories by force.
But you could lose a portion of your memories that way.
I know, but my memory is just a blank canvas I've neglected for 200 years. My friends are worth the risk. Traveler?
When you entered the realm of mem after 200, the Night Kingdom, this means that.
What did you say?
Although he doesn't know how to wield it, that was enough to guide. Well, Lolly.
Traveler? Traveler!
That's Lolly's voice!
This is goodbye, my friend. Your memories over the past 200 years are much more than a blank canvas. Cherish them.
Sweet Celine.
Lolly!
Paimon! Traveler!
आप जब बक बक करते हो वैसा क्या? Hi Samantha, welcome to the stream. What's up, yo? बहुत लेट आए हो, बहुत
Hold
लेट
my
आए हो
hand.
सब लोग. लोग आएंगे, हाँ ना यार. वही तो. मैंने टाइमिंग भी बोल रखा है 2 बजे होता है.
Man, that place was so... Woo! We made it out just in time!
मैंने वैसे अनाउंस भी कर रखा है.
Wonder what happened to the Fatui guy and the others.
He was most likely trapped inside that space. The external structures supporting that.
He still preferred that to being caught, huh? They were standing a bit further away, right?
Hello.
It's one of Malu Son's employees! Quick, restrain him!
Nee.
Oh, I can explain. I had no idea Malu-san was such a terrible person. I couldn't stop him from running, so I stayed behind and tried to find people to help rescue you. I'm so glad you managed to get out of there.
Either way, the guards will take you back to the tribe. You'll be their problem.
I understand.
Anyway, I'm not here to harp on you. I just need to know one thing. Which way did he run?
He went that way, but I'm not sure if you can catch up.
That way? Unless he suddenly grows a pair of wings, I think we're okay. Traveler, Paimon, come with me.
चलो वही तो मेंबर्स भी खाली हो जाएंगे. मेंबर्स अगर पैसे कमा रहे तो फिर हो गया ना. सो गाइस फिलहाल के लिए इतना ही. आज शाम में मेंबरशिप गिफ्टिंग करते हैं अपन. तो या अभी के लिए that was it from your girl Neko-chan, and you guys make sure to take care of yourself, stay hydrated and have good food. With that, your girl Nyan-chan is off. Bye bye.